everyone, it's Gina with the Children's Museum of Green Bay with a daily dose of virtual programming, and today I have my partner in programming with me.
I'm Emma, also with the Children's Museum of Green Bay.
That's right, so she's going to be with us today to do our activity, which deals with art and a little science and music. Yes, so we're gonna have a lot of fun making some egg shakers today. So what are we gonna need to make these, Emma?
So you're going to need something that holds your music maker. So we have these plastic eggs just left over from Easter. You can really use anything that has a top and a bottom, or we're gonna have a lot of these floating around. So you can also use a cardboard tube.
Awesome.
And then you can fill it with whatever kind of makes noise, but what works best is rice, or we also have beans too, just a mix of all sorts of sizes of beans. And then of course you need your duct tape so it doesn't go flying everywhere when you actually shake it.
Some sort of heavy duty tape.
Yes.
All right, so when we do this today, I'm gonna use an egg.
And I'll use a cardboard tube.
Cool, okay. So to start off, I am going to be filling mine with rice.
And I will fill mine with the beans.
Okay, so we're gonna take actually, you need to start off with a first step before you go.
Since I have two holes in the end of mine, I do have to cover one end to form a little cup.
Right. Because otherwise, if she started putting beans in it, they would go all over the place. That wouldn't be very good. So
I'll just cover it up, kind of like that. I'll probably put two pieces on just because.
It's like one going one way and one going the opposite way, so there aren't any holes and none of those beans can get out.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Down there.
So
you can use fun tape too if you have like different designs and stuff like that.
Okay, so she's got hers all covered up now. So now we're gonna fill it with some of our materials. So I've got the rice. I'm gonna do just a couple little pinches here. You don't need to fill the whole thing because we wanna have room in there for the objects to move around to make some noise when we're done. So mine didn't take very long. See, I can already hear it. Okay, but we need to close it up because we don't want these things flying out. So I'll start with the tape. I'm gonna take a good amount of tape here and rip it off. That's some heavy duty tape. And for me, I'm gonna go right around where the seam of the egg is here and put it all the way around. Hopefully I ripped off enough to make it, but it looks like I just didn't. Don't you hate that when that happens? I do that when I wrap presents all the time and I'm just short. So I'm gonna need a little bit more. So if that happens to you, just rip a little bit more off.
And I'll just be doing the same exact thing I did to one end, just to the other end.
And I know people might be thinking, Emma, that because you put it on, there's still a sticky side there, and it's just all gonna stick to the inside. But some of them might stick, but it's still gonna work. So don't have to worry. Okay, so mine's all sealed up there.
So it's mine.
Yours is all sealed up as well. So we have our instruments. Let's test them out. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Now it's more fun if we can do a little song with it. So at the museum, we are always doing music classes and we use our shakers all the time for our classes. So we have a fun song that we're gonna do with you. So if you made a shaker, you can do this song along with us, and it's called The Animals in the Jungle. So what animals do you know of that are in the jungle? Let's think about that. I have some animals down here, Emma. Okay.
You might recognize some of them.
All right, here's one. What's that? It's a snake. That's right. So we're going to start off with our shakers and we're gonna do the snake, which wiggles on the ground. So we're gonna take our shakers and we're gonna wiggle them on the ground, or the table if you're at a table like we are. All right, let's sing. The snake in the jungle goes wiggle, 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 the snake in the jungle goes wiggle, 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 all through the jungle. Let's pick a new animal. What else could be in the jungle? How about a bird? A bird is in the jungle. And a bird flies, right? And their wings go flap, flap, flap. Let's try that with our shakers. The bird in the jungle goes flap, 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 flap. The bird in the jungle goes flap, 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 all through the jungle. All right, let's pick another animal. Ooh,
This is a tricky one.
that is a tricky one. What is that animal? It's got spots all over it. It looks like it's in the cat family. It's a leopard, and it does have spots, so we're gonna act out the spots. The leopard in the jungle has spots, 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 spots. The leopard in the jungle has spots, 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 all through the jungle. All right. Next animal is very, very slow moving. What is that animal? It's a turtle, yes. And a turtle has a shell.
A very hard shell.
A very hard shell. So we're going to knock on our shaker like a hard shell. The turtle in the jungle has a hard, hard shell, a hard, hard shell, a hard, hard shell. The turtle in the jungle has a hard, hard shell, all through the jungle. All right. Oh, this one, Emma.
Oh, this is a favorite of a lot of kids.
This is a favorite. What's that animal? It's a monkey. And the monkeys like to climb the trees, right? So we're gonna act that out. The monkeys in the jungle like to climb, 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 climb. The monkeys in the jungle like to climb, 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 all through the jungle. Oh boy, we're getting close to the end, but we still have one more.
Oh boy.
Animal. Ooh, it's a big animal. It's that's right. What is
It's
it?
an elephant.
It is an elephant. And an elephant has what interesting part, Miss Emma?
A big trunk.
It has a big long trunk. So we're gonna put our shaker at the end of our trunks and sing. The elephant in the jungle has a great big trunk, a great big trunk, a great big trunk. The elephant in the jungle has a great big trunk, all through the jungle. Yay! Great job! Well, we hope you had some fun with us and making your shaker. You can make some more music at your homes. And we hope that you continue to follow us here at the Children's Museum of Green Bay. Right? Yeah. And we hope that you play well, learn well, and be well. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.